All right, man, we back. Goodfellas Sports TV in the building. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Share the video. Appreciate it. Um, Shout out to John Page already in the building. Appreciate you. And let's talk about. I was gonna do a live today because I know I'm not gonna do one Sunday. So people say I should start back doing a little bit more live. So be active while I can. We're gonna talk about Pacquiao said his possible return date, and then today I was going to talk about why PBC couldn't just make the Mikey Garcia and Danny Garcia fight winner, make the winner face Manny Pacquiao. And Luis Ortiz is shredded up. He in the best shape of his life, but is Luis Ortiz clean? Okay, but we back. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Appreciate the love support. Want to make a donation? That link's in the description. Best way to donate is to share the video. Mark salute. So, Pacquiao even gave a date. You know, he gonna tell his people first in the Manila Times. He told them he probably gonna be back April 11th. Okay, and if Mikey Garcia fight in January, so let's say he fight in January, have February, March. That's gonna be tight. So I don't know if they're gonna allow Manny Pacquiao Mikey Garcia to get a tune-up in. It's going to have to be versus a low-level opponent. You know, I was thinking more if you fight in January, then you're thinking more of the February, March, April, May. Maybe you're thinking more of the June variety. Okay? But if Mikey's just going to jump right on in with Manny Pacquiao, which I heard he's supposed to take a tune-up. If he tuned up, it should have been at least by December. So don't really know. Will salute, LJFA salute, Mark salute. Sports Talk salute. So, it's a little buddy. Let me see what's going on. It's probably just going through his phase. It'll catch up. But, so I guess, I don't know what, but I was sure the other day that Mikey's still going to take a tune-up. So Pacquiao said April 11th. That's going to be give or take. So if he do fight April 11th, it will be a pay-per-view. So, what happened to Mikey and Victor Ortiz? I think Victor Ortiz is still fighting the case. But shout out to Ali 313. So what I'm thinking about is you got pay-per-view February 22nd. If Wilder get past Ortiz, that'll be Fury. Lomachenko versus Tiffany Lopez. He get past Comey, that'll be March. And then April you have Manny Pacquiao possibly taking on Mikey Garcia. So that's 3 pay-per-views in the first 3 to 4 months. First, 3 out of 4 months. And But he's telling people he come back April 11th. And that's cool. I don't think nobody wants to see him fight Mikey anyway. But hey, the closer the fight come by, the more Mikey start to talk, it'll probably be different. But Pacquiao telling people April 11th, Dr. Blick salute. But my whole thing about it is, why they just don't make Mikey and Danny fight for the right to fight Manny Pacquiao? You know, they was about to fight anyway, and then Mikey pulled out of negotiations for whatever reason it was. I'm not sure if he felt like he wanted to put a rehydration clause on Danny or the money. More likely it was the money for the fight. But, in boxing, even if it make perfectly good sense to me and you, it don't make good sense to Al or Bob or Eddie or the fighters. Real talk, Danny and Mikey should fight for the right to fight Manny Pacquiao. They should. And it makes sense. You got January 25th pay-per-view date. You know what I'm saying? Y'all put Errol and Sean on pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? And Mikey fought Errol on pay-per-view, and Danny Garcia, they say he this big star. We'll make it happen. That makes too much sense. But Mikey Garcia didn't want to fight Mikey. Mikey didn't want to fight Danny, excuse me. And to me, it makes no sense. You can tell Pacquiao we coming back in June or July, and Mikey and Danny can fight. Salute. They can go ahead and bang it out. But how am I supposed to believe and spend $75 or $80, whatever it is? How am I supposed to believe that Mikey got an opportunity to win? And I'm not saying he do or he don't, but how am I supposed to believe he got an opportunity to win, but he don't want to fight Danny Garcia? In my opinion, if you can't beat Danny Garcia, you can't beat Manny Pacquiao, the Melody Man. Salute. I see you. Salute. So what you scared to take a risk for? Because Mikey and Danny could have been fought. They supposed to fight in LA. That fight could have been done. In the way Angel was talking, they weren't scared to take. They weren't scared to take the fight. And once again, Mikey Garcia. I think he said he beat Danny in the amateurs, and I beat Danny up, and I can beat Danny. Oh, Danny a better style matchup. Danny slower and all that. We'll prove it. What's so crazy about it is, one, you got a Puerto Rican American and Mexican American. That's supposed to sell. You know what I'm saying? Two, you got Mikey talk all that shit about Danny and how he can beat Danny, how that's a good fight for him. We'll prove it. Prove it. They didn't do 4 or 5 pay-per-views a year. 5 pay-per salute. That's just Fox alone. That's Fox alone. Fox alone gonna do 4 or 5 pay-per-views a year. You know? So you're looking at it like, okay, now Bobby Aaron want to get in the pay-per-view business. That's cool. But why doesn't that make sense? Why don't Al force him to do that? Somebody was telling me, I think it was Triple H telling me that Al forced Broner to fight Porter. $300 a year? Yeah, I guess that's what it equate to. Little Mikey don't want that work. He is losing respect in the boxing. Yeah, he's losing respect. You can't be pound for pound. You get beat every round. Like, you lose 12 rounds to nothing. And you expect us, even if you tune up versus Victor Ortiz, I mean, you expect somebody really to go want to fight watch Manny and Mikey? Nobody want to watch that shit. Yeah, I seen that shit, Wood. I commented. You know, but Pacquiao probably fight in April. He probably come back and fight in December. But they have Canelo number 1. Well, Canelo gonna be number 1 because he got the resume and he Mexican. That's just what it boiled down to. But with Manny Pacquiao, he was slated to fight Errol Spence this year. They was trying to throw him the bag. You know, so now he looking forward to Floyd Mayweather, or he gonna fight Danny. I don't know what's gonna happen. Who's the bigger promoter, Al or Eddie? Well, Eddie Hearn is the bigger promoter. Al not a promoter. He's a manager and advisor. He's not. And you just think about it like at the end of the day, you know, Danny Garcia, he hadn't been looking good until his last performance versus Adrian Granados. Why do you think Canelo back in the gym so quick? Well, I can give you that. I can give you that answer right now. I can give you that answer right now. I can give you that answer. It's funny you bring that up. Because I skipped over last night. Canelo went to camp this week for the same reason, because he don't want Billy Joe Saunders to catch him off guard and try to put a box on him like he did Lemieux. They believe that even if Billy Joe Saunders look bad, he's still dangerous because he's bigger than Canelo and still young. So, there you go. That was your answer. That was your answer right there. Everybody knows Al is the actual promoter. Elby DeBella are just puppets. Could be. But you're not. But, no, look at it, man. What else do, Manny Pacquiao got to accomplish? Seriously. What does he got to accomplish in this division? Go sit down, boy. Go sit down. Sit. What does he got to accomplish? Nothing. Manny Pacquiao has 0 to accomplish. If he had beat Errol Spence, then he just put icing on his cake. Only thing he can accomplish is to get out of debt and get money to retire. So that's one thing he truly can accomplish at this point. Whatever they want to say, you can't convince people to say, "Oh, he better than Mayweather, he better than Leonard, he better than Hacker, he better than Duran, he better than Chavez." You can't convince people that. At this point, Whatever he do past his prime, I mean, it is what it is. Whatever he do past his prime, it is what it is. But PBC just stay catering to the fighter too much. If Mikey Garcia was truly gonna walk across the street and fight Lomachenko, they should have let him. They should have let him. The reason that Manny Pacquiao even got Mikey as an option, that's PBC doing. PBC doing it. All right, hold on. PBC doing it. That's just what it is. Shit sound better. PBC doing it. That's what PBC want. They said, oh, when Mikey was going to the zone, it was cool. They ain't care. When Mikey said, I'm going to Top Rank, and they were supposed to announce it the same night that Fury fought whoever it was. What was that dude Fury just fought? Otto Wallin. It was supposed to make a big announcement that night. And what really happened was Top Rank and PBC was bidding for Pacquiao and Mikey fight. I knew PBC was going to bid more money for the fight. So it was Pacquiao contract was up with PBC. They was bidding for the money. So Top Rank tried to bid for Manny Pacquiao and Mikey, and PBC came up with more money for the fight. So Bob not going to spend a ton of money on the fight. Shout out to T Roof for telling me about that shit to fix my mic. Triple boxer salute. So a lot of people don't know that. See, everything that I hear, I don't say. Sometimes I just wait. I wait to say it. Sometimes I won't make a video. I just say it in the stream. But they had a bidding war allegedly for Manny Pacquiao and Mikey Garcia. That's how I truly knew Pacquiao could have fought whoever he wanted to fight. But Al Haymon was going to win that. Bob Arum not spending the money. Even if Walt Disney gave him the money with the intentions to outbid Al Haymon for a fight, Bob Arum going to take the majority of money and put it in his pocket. Yeah, appreciate it, T. Roof. That was great insight. But that's just what it was. So they bid for that fight. They did. They bid it for it. Man, is it you, Sean? Is it really you? Pacquiao too busy in the Philippines creating basketball leagues under 6'4" height. So at the end of the day, Al Haymon bid for the fight. So the fight is already done. So I'm trying to figure out how Mikey gonna tune up. Because even fighting Victor Ortiz, let's just say that was a fight that's how he supposed to tune up against. Fighting Victor Ortiz, like Ortiz still can headbutt you. Or the bad blood between Garcia's and Ortiz, that split their family up. Timothy Brand, salute. That split their family up. Do you think we'll see Pac and Bud? No way. Ricky, salute in the super chat. Appreciate it. So they tried to do everything they could do to get Mikey back to Top Rank. He was going, and then they brought up the idea like, okay, let's make the Pacquiao. Let's give Mikey Pacquiao. So what they using Manny Pacquiao to keep their fighters happy. So that's what they're doing. They're using Manny Pacquiao to keep their fighters happy. You know what I'm saying? Keith Thurman got an offer from Top Rank. He got the Pacquiao fight. Mikey Garcia was going back to Top Rank. He got the Pacquiao fight. You know, so Pacquiao for people, and I ain't one to defend Manny Pacquiao. I'm not one. But Pacquiao, this wasn't his choice. And if they had it that way, and this is for the Errol Spence niggas right here, all right? Everybody that's hardcore Errol Spence. You know, this is what you want to hear. They want to make Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather too. Rashid Thomas, salute. They want to make Floyd Mayweather and Pacquiao too. Al Haymon want the fights. I heard Sam down with the fight. I heard Pacquiao down with the fight. But Floyd Mayweather is done. Amir Khan just did an interview on World Boxing News. He said, I heard Floyd Mayweather is done. You know what I'm saying? But that was the fight they was gonna do. And Floyd Mayweather putting his price so high that he don't want to come back to fight him. So they wasn't trying to work on Errol Spence and Manny Pacquiao. If it was up to Al Haymon and people, they would make Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather too, because it makes so much more money. It makes so much more money. So their intentions wasn't for Errol Spence. And this is stuff I don't always say. And when you on the outside looking in, I agree with a lot of the other people about the situation. I was on the Errol Spence bandwagon about the situation. Okay? All the stuff, I used to be mad and shit and this and that. When you're on the outside looking in, it looked like that. When you go on the inside and you can see how it worked, this wasn't what Pacquiao chose. Pacquiao didn't choose this fight. He didn't. PBC gave this fight. You think Pacquiao gonna turn down $20 million to fight a guy who just lost every round versus Errol Spence? And that's why I tried to tell y'all, dude, they not for Errol Spence. Errol Spence, they don't see him as the killer that we seen him as. I seen him as at one point, and everybody else seen him as. They don't see him like that. Because if you got a killer, you're gonna let a killer roam. He gotta eat, you gotta feed him. They don't see him as that killer. And like I said, like I was talking about the Carcino video he did with Laugh at First Sight, where they was talking about what happened with the Charlos, how the Charlos got to beefing with boxing socialists, him and his boy Shine. And he had basically said at the end of the video, like, we know that they matchmake the Charlos to stay away from boxers. Same thing with Errol Spence. Why you don't think they don't want to throw Errol Spence? You know, why do you think they don't want to see Errol Spence in there with Crawford? Why? If they was as confident as the black box or the box community, the majority of the box community, if they were so confident in Errol Spence smashing Terrence Crawford, don't you think they would have did something by now? If they was confident they had a dog in the bullpen that can go beat Terrence Crawford, you think they would have sent somebody over there? It's common sense. It's common sense. They don't want Errol Spence being there with boxers. And that's probably one of the reasons that the Yordenis Ugas fight never happened. Seriously, that's one of the reasons the Yordenis Ugas fight probably never happened. They don't want Errol Spence to get exposed by a boxer who got good footwork, who can measure distance. Errol Spence got exposed. He got exposed. They would never put him in the ring with a guy that can box unless they're ready to like cash him on. Same thing with the Charlo twins. That's what it is. And people talking about, oh, CJ, you said that Pacquiao can beat everybody. Yeah, because nobody really proven. At the end of the day, more than any fighter in this division, I know what Manny Pacquiao is. For real. I know Manny Pacquiao. I know everything about Pacquiao I need to know. You go through that division, do you know everything about Mikey you need to know? Possibly. But really, he ain't on that level. He ain't on that level. You go to Terrence Crawford. Yeah, he's strong, he fast, he quick. But do we really got that elite marquee fight? Same thing for Errol Spence. Only other person you could say in this division that you know what they are, Keith Thurman. That's the only person you know what it is Keith Thurman. You think really, why do they think, and that's a good question Mark bring up. Why do you think that PBC put Harrison in with Charlo? You know why? It's the same reason. It was another fight I'm thinking of. I can't think of it, but it was another late replacement. Or was this a fight? Same thing with Triple G and Danny Jacobs, okay? This is going to be I'm trying to make this intellectual. Alright? Same thing with Danny Jacobs. What did Triple G think about Danny Jacobs going into that fight? Seriously, what was the conventional thought? Well, the conventional thought was, hey, he can fight, he quick, he's strong, he big, he can box a little bit, but at the end of the day, I know if I'm down, I can knock him out because he ain't got no jaw. So why did they make Harrison and Charlo? Oh, Harrison can box. He got good feet. He got good hand speed. But you know what? He been knocked out twice. Worst case scenario, Charlo gonna clip him. We can throw in the cloud tile early. We can do a Peter Quillen and Gabriel Rosado and end it with controversy. Talk about that. Come on. It's a reason why certain fighters don't get in the ring with certain fighters. It ain't the fighter. The fighter may think, oh, I can handle that style. No, you can't. It's a reason why Demetrius Andrade and Jamal Charlo dismissed that fight. It's a bad style for them. It's a bad style. You know, so you look at that type of stuff, man. They don't like the style for Errol Spence versus Bud. I'm gonna talk about the belt in a minute. I like the idea of the belt. That's why I thought about J Rock and Hurd. They said Hurd up. Mm-hmm. But y'all look at that. And with Mikey Garcia, they should just let him walk the top rank. But they knew the deal. I know the deal. The deal was gonna Mikey tune up at 40. Then he go down to fight Lomachenko on pay per view. What they was gonna do with Lomachenko was this. Damn, Joe Burrow's a bad boy. Joe Burrow's a bad boy. He just do the other one. But what they was trying to do was this. And this is why Al Haymon blocked Mikey Garcia from going to top rank. When he was going to the zone, Al Haymon don't fear the zone. Al Haymon worked with the zone. Al Haymon worked Jackal Salute. Al Haymon worked with the zone. They ought to know PBC is in several of the zone markets where they stream PBC fights. I got Boros, bro. You tripping. But with Al Haymon, I forgot. I'm looking at the TV. But Al Haymon worked with the zone. He ain't doing business with Top Rank right now. All right, but the whole situation is this: he don't want Bob Arum to have nothing. And Mikey was going to Top Rank for a tune-up at 40, a pay-per-view fight with Lomachenko, and if he wanted to, a pay-per-view fight with Crawford. I thought that was contingent on if he beat Lomachenko. That's what was said. That came from Top Rank people themselves. So guess what? Lomachenko fought Teofimo Lopez on pay-per-view. If Lopez win, he gonna fight him in March on pay-per-view. And then he came back later that year, and he would have fought Mikey on pay-per-view. See, Mikey was the key to pay-per-view stardom for at least two top-ranked top fighters. Had he went on to beat Mikey Lomachenko, he'd have fought Crawford on pay-per-view. So now that's what it was. So now he stole a pay-per-view fight from Bob and he gonna give him to Manny. Manny didn't ask for that fight. Or he didn't say, oh, I want to fight that guy. But if you really listen to it, once again, let's go back to this false narrative that PBC is pro-black. You know what I'm saying? They pro-Errol Spence, and I've been saying it for years. They're not. They're not. The reason they not is because they still tried to give Manny Pacquiao Floyd over Errol Spence. And when they say, oh, the motivation is undisputed, no, it's not. Jason Sosa salute. It's not undisputed for the management. It's not undisputed for Manny Pacquiao. He don't care as long as his money right. So when Floyd kept refusing, then they said, okay, we'll make the Errol Spence fight. Now, it's no Errol Spence fight to be made. It's none. There's no fight to be made for Errol Spence right now. So now where does the division go? We in the same place where we was at when Keith Thurman got injured. And then again, we're not talking about guys that's Gervonta Tank Davis age, 22, 24, whatever he is. Or 25. I think he just turned 25 or whatever. We're not talking about guys that's 20 years old like Devin Haney, 22-year-old like Shakur, 22, 23-year-old like Colbert and Rowley, 20-some years old like Ryan Garcia. We're not talking about guys that's in that age range. Errol Spence will be 30 years old next month. Keith Thurman, 31, 32 years old. Sean Porter, the same age. And all of them fighters there that I named have all moved down in weight before they moved up in weight. This people I just said. All the fighters that I named, Sean, Keith, Spence, Danny, well, other than Danny, excluding Danny. But the rest of them them three have moved down in weight before they moved up in weight. Crazy. You got welterweights that's moving down in weight. And you would think they be trying to get Errol Spence everything he want. They trying to build his star up. They believe he could beat Canelo. And all they don't. All they doing, I seen the video. All they doing is padding his pockets. That's it. It's a tumble egg salute. But for Manny and Mikey, when the closer the fight comes, it's gonna be some traction. Mikey gonna say something to get you amped up, or Mikey gonna look in better shape, or that's how it go. Banco salute. They get boxing fans like that with buyer's remorse. Ain't nothing coming on this weekend. I'm gonna go ahead and buy Mikey and Manny Pacquiao. We gonna talk about it. We're not gonna sit here and lie. We gonna talk about it. We gonna chop it up about it. You know what I'm saying? And that's how they gonna get us. But if Mikey either cashing out, which I believe he is, or he cashing in. He cashing out or he cashing in. But what if he beat Manny Pacquiao? It's the question. What if he defeats Manny Pacquiao? But the reason Madonna fighting at cruiserweight to close his career out versus a kickboxer next April. So Madonna, he done for sure. So, what if Mikey do beat Manny? And could that happen? It's possible. It had to start with Mikey Garcia starting with drug tests 4 months early, pissing urine, and I guarantee you see a drastically different Manny Pacquiao. It may be even a scenario where Mikey might get the stoppage. It may be a scenario where Mikey might park him. But when Mikey Garcia say, you know what? I'm waiving my right to drug test to fight Manny. I wouldn't do it. The fight not that important to me. But Mikey got leverage though. Because who else Manny gonna fight? Do we really want to fight Sean Porter, somebody that's like Jeff Warren? No. And test them legs, do we really want to fight your Dennis Hughes? There's no money in there. They can't be a pay-per-view. Do they want to scrap the January 25th date for Fox and have Danny Garcia fight Manny Pacquiao? No. Mikey Garcia is in the ultimate position of power. If Mikey want Pacquiao to take 3 or 4 months drug tests and he don't, I go back over the top rank before I sign anything. I'm going to top rank. But at the end of the day, the one thing that gives Pacquiao and Haymon power is that where else Mikey Garcia gonna get that type of money at? Real talk, him and Lomachenko, it's a good fight for the boxing fans. We love it. We love that shit. But guess what? Is it gonna bring more money? Is Top Rank gonna pay him more money than Al Haymon is for Manny Pacquiao fight? No. They might as well make Danny and Sean. But the problem is, what is Danny and Sean fighting for? That fight not going to happen unless they fighting for somebody. Fighting for something. Last time Danny Garcia was supposed to fight Sean Porter for the interim belt, he never returned a phone call. Errol Spence ain't come back no time soon, bro. And when Errol Spence do come back, let's say Errol Spence, best case scenario, he come back in the spring. Let's say they let him tune up. Errol Spence got two obligations after that. Or if he fight the dude from his IBF mandatory, then he got to fight WBC mandatory. And who want to see Mikey and Earl too? Nobody. Then who do Manny Pacquiao fight? If Mikey and Danny fight each other, who does Manny Pacquiao fight? Or Sean and Danny fight? Oh, well, he will obviously fight Mikey, excuse me. But they don't fight. They ain't fight for nothing. Unless they take Earl Spence belt and they put it on her. But then again, that still ain't pay-per-view. They can't sell Sean and Danny as pay-per-view. He said, Al using all these fighters as pawns. Young Jeff said, Thurman, Hurd, Jamil, main ones. You know, it's serious when they take your O. Pacquiao should cash out versus Canelo on the zone. Well, wait, though, bro. He was trying to get Canelo to come down to 150 when Canelo was younger. They couldn't come to an agreement, I don't believe. You know, but that's just the nature of the beast. But if Mikey can pull a victory off, he can. But I'll come back to that. But let's talk about Luis Ortiz. As y'all seen the thumbnail, first Luis Ortiz in a few, and Wilder was on Fox College Sports today, man, with Reggie Bush and them. So shout out to Wilder, okay. And Wilder Ortiz is next Saturday. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, but Luis Ortiz is looking cut up. Luis Ortiz is looking shredded. Luis Ortiz is looking lean. And I haven't seen him in this shape ever. He looking like a ripped up King Kong. And my whole thing about it is, when you get older, you usually don't rip up like that. Now, he using Sean Porter's strength and conditioning coach. And he doing a snack program because he still got the shirts on. Now, Vada, I don't know, man, because Vada don't list everything. Or they say they doing drug testing and they don't be doing drug testing. But I could check their Twitter page right now. But I see when Shakur Stevenson entered the protocol, they finished. Kovalev finished with Canelo. So I'm not sure. Usyk fight was in there. Derevchenko Triple G fight was in there. So they don't really announce PBC fighters going into VADA too much on there. Haney fight was in there. So they say they're doing VADA drug tests for Wilder or Ortiz, I think. But it is what it is. But with Ortiz, he looking like shred up. He looking like the best shape in his life. You can never trust a guy that's failed 3 different drug tests. You can't. You can't trust this guy. Can you trust this guy that failed 3 drug tests with Luis Ortiz? No. Nobody want to talk about it though. Now if he go out there and knock Wilder out, people gonna be asking, where the Vada at? Where the Vada at? Ortiz cheated. Ortiz ain't looked this good for the Kajanu fight, the Christian or the Travis Kaufman fight. Or he hadn't looked this good for the Christian Hammer fight. He failed 3 times. He failed after the Latif Coyote fight. I think that was on Fox Sports. He failed when he was supposed to get an AJ fight. And then he failed for the original Deontay Wilder fight. That's 3 times. No, it's 3. 3 times. He failed the test after the Latif Coyote fight. So I will say Wilder trust Ortiz. Well, he fell for the Coyote fight. Then remember he was in talks with Anthony Joshua to fight. He came over to fail drug test. And then he fell for the original Wilder fight. So it's 3 times, yup. He a 3-time offender. He a 3-time offender. So at the end of the day, I don't know why Wilder is fighting him to begin with. At the end of the day, they probably saying, well, Ortiz fight was so good, people go to pay-per-view and fight. I'd rather see him fight Kanauki. I don't know what's going on with Broner. I'd rather see him fight Kanauki. How is he in boxing after 3 failed drug tests? I don't know. WBC kind of he gave an excuse for the 3rd one. Leather salute. But he fell 3, and he looking like the best shape of his life right now. And I think an upset is in play because not only is an upset in play, it's because one, Ortiz, this is probably Ortiz's last title shot, why it matters. Two, two is because um, Ortiz actually got an opportunity to LA 12. He got an opportunity to study Wilder. He know the speed, he know the power, he know the angles, he know things of that nature. That is true. He fought him before. And right now, and the third reason is it's the year of the upset. It's the year of the old man going in there and showing the young man that I can hang Jermaine. Casico stopped Machado once this year, I think once last year. Pacquiao, he put a whooping on Marcus Brown. You know what I'm saying? And there's some other older fighters that's been in there that's really tearing it up. And at the end of the day, they could say that it could be set up. They could be paying Ortiz to take the fall. They could. They could be telling Ortiz, hey man, just take this fall. So, like I'm saying before, is Ortiz clean? I'm saying it before the fight. I'm not waiting after the fight to make an excuse. And you saying they protecting Wilder, but they ain't never protected Deontay Wilder. Never. You want to say that draw versus Tyson Fury was protection? Okay, we can say that. We can say that. But they don't have Wilder's best interest in there as well too. Cubans haven't had the best luck the past year. That is true. But he desperate. You see Gamboa getting another title shot, Rigondeaux getting another title shot. This is only Luis Ortiz really second real world title shot. Well, Pacquiao did beat Thurman. Okay, he won a hand clap. He did. So I expect for Luis Ortiz to be a game guy next week. Next week. I expect him to counter Wilder. I think he's going to be ready. Wilder said today, or said on the face-off, that he had a cold. He was coughing up mucus. He expected to be stronger, faster, and he put on some extra weight. I guess because he's preparing to fight Tyson Fury, so he putting on some more weight. So I would expect to see Wilder come in at 230, but watch he come in at like 220, 222. That's still too much weight to be giving up versus a guy like Ortiz. Well, a guy like Ortiz who come in about 220, 240, 250. You don't want to go into a fight giving up 20-pound advantage. Tyson Fury probably come in about 260, 265. Wilder coming at 220, you're giving up like 45 pounds. You know? Giving up 45 pounds, no matter how strong you is, that's going to wear you down. He says the second time Wilder seeing him too. Yeah, that is true. That is true. It's the second time he's seeing him, but I think most people think Luis Ortiz is the more calculated fighter. He the guy that can make the adjustment. It could end in the first round knockout. They could have paid Ortiz to take the dive. But don't forget, Fury went life and death with Otto Wallin. He went life and death with Otto Wallin. He said he should burn that bridge. But I'm looking forward to the rematch. But I think it's going to be a dangerous one. And Fury said if Wilder lose, he going after the AJ Ruiz winner, which they going to make happen because Bob Arum control Pulev career too at this point. PBC Showtime has invested a lot in Wilder. Now Fox, don't be surprised if Wilder lose to Ortiz. Shit, AJ lost already, so Wilder loss will put that fight back in play. It could. It wasn't even that Showtime put a lot on Wilder like that. Wilder got big while fighting on NBC. Not if Ortiz get hit on the jaw. Yeah. Yeah, no nobody good when they get hit on the jaw by water, but that is what it is. And now they talking about PBC belt. I want to talk a little bit more about that. Ortiz look like he got delayed round endurance. Yeah, he do, but you don't know until you get into the fight. But yeah, PBC talking about doing a belt, and I think it's a great idea. You know what I'm saying? Claim on 24, you stupid. I think it's a great idea for them to do this PBC belt because I believe that I think everybody should have a belt. If the sanction belt bodies are not going to enforce the mandatories, or they're going to keep creating belts so they keep every promotional or network happy, just do your own belt. Guess you paying yourself. If PBC got a belt, guess who the money going back to? Is going back to PBC. If Top Rank get a belt, guess who they paying sanction fees back to? Top Rank. If the Zone get a belt, guess who they paying sanction fees back to? The Zone. So if the WBO, the WBA, WBC, IBF, they're gonna continue to make super and gold and super champion belts and franchise belts just to keep each network and promotional company happy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Focus Film salute. If they gonna do that to keep everybody happy, it make too much sense. Do your own belt. Do your own belt. If PBC does the belt, can non-PBC? I doubt it. But guess what? They're not trying to work with non-PBC fighters no way. They only trying to send like the Javier Fortunas to the Zone, or they trying to send like maybe Jamal Charlo to the Zone. Makes no sense. And then they created a belt where you can't win it or you can't lose it. And the franchise champion. You can't win, you can't lose it. I would make a situation where, like, dude, the belt's still over here. In my eyes, all these belts are a pyramid scheme for higher ratings. The best must fight the best, plain and simple. Great resume is better than the belt. Why PBC unloaded all the Mexicans off the circus bus for Wilder Ortiz? Why PBC loaded all? What you talking about? You're talking about Thomas Moreland salute, but the PBC belt is a good idea. I think it's a great idea. I think they're going to supplement that for the WBO belt. I think Andy Ruiz is going to drop his WBO belt. And they're going to say, well, this is undisputed for the PBC belt. Ain't no way world Eddie Hearn in the Zone let Ruiz leave Saudi Arabia as heavyweight champion. Trust me, AJ already won a rematch. Yeah, he definitely needs to go out there and go for the knockout. It's no doubt in my mind. Ruiz needs to be training for a knockout. AJ is training. I'm glad you brought that up. AJ is training. He's training for the box for 12 rounds and rob Andy Ruiz. He's training to box to. He's training to box for 12 rounds and move for 12 rounds, and beat them. Leo gonna be the franchise champion. It wouldn't be surprised. Won't surprise me at all. Do you think HBO box? I heard HBO. They lost a lot of subs. They may come back. He said, Bronner versus Khan and Thurman versus Brooke. I don't see that happening. All I see in my YouTube feed is a bunch of grown men crying saying, Al, my baby daddy, but I ain't heard from him in a week, all week. He needs to take care of his kids. Can AJ not get hit with that left hook? That's going to be the plan. He playing in the box. He had Andrew Tabiti in camp today. Or soon. And that's a good guy to have in camp too because he move a lot. He going to make AJ work the ring, use the ring, move his head a little bit. He got good hand speed that can mimic Andy Ruiz's hand speed. Good to see Andrew Tabiti back on his feet. I still mess with him. No loss gonna change. That's my guy. But like I said before, AJ is planning to go out there and box for 12 rounds, and he expected to get a decision. Maybe get or a knockout late. He's trying to do like he did versus Alexander Povetkin. Just watch, even with the PBC belt, PBC fighters will still duck fights. All they got to say is, hey, I'm going to the Zone to see him. Yup. That's exactly right. Exactly right. But you know, some got to shake. Some got to break at PBC with that, with everything they trying to do. Some got to break. Tabiti got iced by Dr. Toast. I was not. I was hoping he won the World Boxing. Nah, yeah, yeah. No, it was a tough sight to see. It was good to see him back on his feet. That's Floyd fought, man. Not putting him in positions where he need to be put in to be to get that experience before fighting a guy like that guy. He had the talent. Dr. Toast was just stronger and bigger. We were talking about this at the boxing gym. AJ drained all the weight, probably weakened his core. Don't be surprised if Ruiz becomes the body snatcher in there. Could be. Or maybe his core is that never that strong to begin with. Because really, who you seen really go to AJ body? You ain't see a lot of people really bang the body to AJ like that, but hold on, give me one second. But yeah, you ain't seen nobody go to SA Fish 1. You ain't seen nobody really attack AJ body like that, man. You ain't seen it. Went past April 11th, he's saying, but March or April. I'm looking forward to AJ and more than Wilder. I'm looking at AJ versus Ruiz more than Wilder and Ortiz, especially since it's not costing me 75 damn bucks. I don't know who idea that was. Wilder should have went on ESPN. I mean, he should have went on Fox, regular Fox, and they should have had Fury fought Ottawa Ling on regular ESPN. In my opinion, they not promoting Ruiz and Fury. I mean, Fury and Wilder should have both been on regular TV. Really, they should have opened up ABC for Fury and let Fury fight on ABC, and they would have got more traction. So it's just stupid. At least UFC is they under contract with the company because UFC is a promotional company compared to PBC, which is just TV series with no contract exclusively to PBC. Al Haymon loophole just got small. I don't know what they mean. What are you trying to say? Yeah, I'm not paying $80 for that fight. That card track. Yeah. What grinds my gears about this heavyweight card? If you want somebody to pay $75, we'll put some heavyweights on the undercard. They do a heavyweight card and they put all these small Hispanic fighters on there. Luis Santa Cruz versus Miguel Flores. Chris Ray, salute. Nobody want to see that. Luis Neary. I don't want to see, like, why do they use a heavyweight pay-per-view main event and they put smaller guys on the undercard? This ain't like a Floyd fight or a Canelo fight. All these young heavyweights y'all got walking around here, y'all can showcase them on the card. You know what I'm saying? Then they put a heavyweight card on Spence and made a Mikey Garcia card. That makes no sense. Don't be surprised if Wilder don't turn back to the zone. I doubt it. If AJ loses, the deal is just not going to be there. Yeah, Santa Cruz can't break it. Yeah, he is born. He just throw a lot of punches. This PBC pay-per-view always stacked with Mexicans. Yep. White fighting on the AJ card apparently also Hunter Povetkin and Hargovich and Molina. Proper lit card, pure. Yeah, I like the Hunter Povetkin fight. Eric Molina. Yeah, I heard Dylan White supposed to be coming back. I believe it when I see it. AJ ain't losing in Saudi Arabia, bro. Maybe not. I wouldn't bet on it. No telling, they might have paid Andy Ruiz to take a dive too. You know how they doing in boxing. It's always been like that in boxing. Salute C Dub. Flame on 24. Do they have enough fighters in each weight class to do that? Well, they don't fight nobody no way. They don't fight nobody no way. But they got enough fighters to do it at the welterweight division. They got enough at the heavyweight division. It'll be interesting. Charles Harrison, remember I should have been on the Wilder Ortiz undercard. Yeah, but I think Fox wanted that fight on the regular TV. It was so good the first time. That card deserved to be his main event. So the great thing about the White situation is it showed how really biased these UK channels truly are. Honor snatch. Exactly, this cash out fight for Ruiz more than AJ. Could be. Computer ranking should be in boxing. I think that's what the box record use. Sean, yeah, Charlo Harrison would have helped Wilder's press. Yeah, definitely with that press conference, definitely would have helped. But I don't know what they trying to prove. Even with Errol Spence and Sean Porter, I don't know what they trying to prove. Did you see the supposed paychecks for Reed? No, I didn't see them. I know what they getting though. But Wilder, Errol Spence should have fought Sean on regular Fox. You know how many more fans Errol Spence would have had, bro, and Sean Porter. That if they did a rematch, that fight might do like 10 million viewerships on regular TV. How you feel about Chris Mannix and Bill Wagner interview? It was cool. Everything they said I already knew. The PBC belt was something that they brought up when PBC first started. I know they was trying to send Marl over to the zone, and I know they didn't want to fight Bud. Everybody know that. AJ's supposed to get 85 and Ruiz supposed to get 13. I don't know. Yeah, that's true. It's around that number. I heard 75 and like 10 or 11 million. And Ruiz is supposed to be getting on the Mexican TV money. So yeah, it's a crazy split like that. That Bill Wagner interview about Spence and Crawford is crazy. They don't want to make that fight happen. Errol Spence may not fight no time soon anyway. No, Spence and Porter numbers ain't never come out. They don't want to make Spence and Bud. That's already known. They know that Spence can't beat him, and now, with the injury, it's gonna be a built-in excuse now. I agree. Expose fighters for Fox on for free. Yeah, they need to. They know what's gonna happen to Errol Spence. He's gonna get his ears boxed off. But now, Koolman said, now he got the car accident. It's gonna be a built-in excuse. Oh, Errol Spence, we're gonna see prime Errol Spence and past his prime Errol Spence now. That's what you're gonna see, past and prime. Or the Errol Spence that beat Sean Porter before the car accident with a wash blood. This Errol Spence can't wash blood. I'm telling y'all, that's what y'all gonna hear. Now they can't use the Bob Arum holding the Spence there. They gonna say, oh, who's Terrence Crawford beat? Oh, Terrence Crawford need to go fight a welterweight. That's what they gonna say. But all the welterweights fight on PBC. You know what I'm saying? Terrence Crawford was they're gonna say, oh, you need to fight Sean, or why not fight? And he go out there and beat Sean ass. Well, Errol Spence softened Sean Porter up. There's no win with them. They gonna keep changing the narrative. It's like they push this narrative. I've seen all these dudes push the narrative, or Errol Spence a bigger star than Canelo, and Errol Spence did more numbers than Canelo. KSI Logan did more Spence than Canelo. But guess what? You can add all the niggas' paychecks from each one of them cards, all them cards together. KSI Logan, Spence and Porter, and guess what? I bet them checks don't amount to the money Canelo got. I bet you. Haney got $1 million. KSI Logan got, they both got $900,000 apiece. Billy Joe got like $750,000. Guarantee you, dude. None of them, all them niggas, man, you can add all their purses together from the entire card, and they don't add up to $35 million. He said chicken and community cap talk about people see was funny, fucking true, yeah. She know her shit. Danny and Mikey official. No, they ain't fighting. He fighting Pacquiao. I don't know who Danny fighting. I heard maybe Shy, maybe Yugas. Yugas would be the worst possible matchup. He said I was revealed. So I paid through this. It was I would go. He can make the play happen instead of holding him accountable. Of course, man, they'll push the narrative, man. They trying to act. They trying to wheel Errol Spence to be okay. They trying to say, "Oh, Errol Spence okay," and then watch even if Errol Spence come back. Oh, this was Errol Spence before the cracks, and it's gonna be like prime Roy Jones, prime Mike Tyson. That's what it's gonna be about. Brandon Reed, salute. You stupid out here, Logan. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they they still gonna try to pull this false narrative out. Oh, but nigga, the truth is this, man. The nigga Errol Spence never wanted that fight. That's the God honest truth. People around Errol Spence didn't want the fight. The executives didn't want the fight. The Bill Wagner, the Steven Espinosas, the Al Haymons, the Tim Smiths, the Sam Watsons, they never wanted that fight. They never wanted that fight. And they still talking about the nigga. Like, the nigga is not doing well right now. He at home chilling, healing up. I can give a hell less. Y'all watch UFC. I can give a hell less about Sean and, like I said, about Earl and Terrence no more. It's over with. I'm not going to get the satisfaction out the fight that I was going to get. No matter if Errol Spence go come back and he knock out everybody that's moving and he fight Bud. Oh, if it wasn't for the accident, come on, man. Come on. All these niggas sitting here, oh, Bud need to do this, Bud need to do that. Why you gotta do that, bro? Why? Fight him now. He told him to get a belt, he got a belt. Come on, you got Sean Porter 50-50, but he won 60-40 from Bud. He went on Trill Boxing Talk and said itself, chess not checkers. He on the wrong side of the street. Come on, man. That foundation is breaking up, bro. The foundation is breaking up, dog. You can't build a foundation off of wood. You can't build a foundation off of styrofoam. You can't do it. You can't do it. You can't build it off of styrofoam, bro. You can't build it off black tears, nigga. You can't build his foundation. You can't build a foundation off of super chats. He said, but CJ, you could also say Bud got shot in the head in the dice game and came back stronger. True. Getting shot in the head or getting grazed and getting in the car accident is different. We seen a nigga fly through the window. And they said if he had a seatbelt on, he would have been crushed alive. Yeah, promoter wars been happening. Go back to the Cold War on HBO when every promoter on HBO was beefing with each other. He's all don't get his Spence. Whoop-de-whoop is his death on Crawford for being on the wrong side of the streets. But the champions on Sissy Charlo not being on the zone. What kind of logic? Exactly. Spence didn't want that in the box. Yeah, the boxing world know it, bro. He was going to get killed. Mayweather said it, bro. Oh, we not doing that fight. Crawford number one pound for pound. They know what it is. They want the dude to get old, dude. That's what it was. But the thing about it, Crawford don't drink or smoke. Crawford stay in the gym. Only time I seen Crawford get fat is after he beat Julius Ndongo. He put a little weight on him. You don't see him in the club smoking and drinking. You don't see that shit. If he traveling, going to Gleason's gym while his off time, sparring other champions. He at the gym, somebody challenging him, and he ain't even come to the gym and sparring. He throw his stuff on and get to sparring him. Oh, Jamil Heron got a camp. He helping him in camp. Shakur Stevenson got a camp. He holding the pass, helping him in camp. Come on, man. I'll never create a boxing movement. That'd be the dumbest shit I ever done. Dealing with that shit. Never do that. No offense. What's gonna happen to you is he in a run for probably like he in a run for Danny Garcia. I don't think Danny want to fight that. Like, well, yeah, Lomax said the fight would have been easy for Bud. It got too many skills for him. I don't know about easy, But he got too many skills for Errol Spence. That shit he would have picked Errol Spence apart. Now looking at hindsight, he'd have picked him apart. Too many skills, too much speed, too much footwork. All the advantages that he enjoyed over Mikey and Sean ain't there versus Bud. Ain't there. Terrence Crawford's arm is longer than his. Oh, you got a southpaw advantage? Well, Crawford can turn southpaw. You want to bang? Crawford can bang. You got a good jab? Crawford got the jab and can take away your jab. However you want to do it. Oh, you got stamina? I got stamina. Oh, well, Errol will just be too strong for him to go to the body. And how you going to be strong when you blowing up 20, 30, 40 pounds? Whatever you blowing up and you spending your camp cutting weight. How you going to be strong? How you going to be strong you cutting all this weight down? You ain't even fighting at a weight you should be fighting at. You know? How? This ain't Sean Porter. It ain't no way to beat Bud right now. It ain't no known way to beat him. You can beat him, but it's no blueprint. It was a blueprint how to beat Sean. It was a blueprint. What was it? Like nigga, you can see Errol Spence blueprint. You can see the blueprint how to beat him. He can't counterpunch. You take his jab away, he ordinary. You put him on the back foot, he ordinary. Come on. Oh, he a big puncher? Well, Mikey Garcia still walking around. What that motherfucking Trunks Tail Goku, future Trunks Tail Goku? He said, well, you should have destroyed Dr. Jarrell and his Red Ribbon Army. That's one battle you should have finished. You gonna wish you did finish. Same thing with Errol Spence. Had he knocked out Mikey Garcia, we wouldn't be talking about Manny Pacquiao. Had he same thing for Deontay Wilder. Had he knocked out Tyson Fury in the first fight, we're not even talking about that. Fury not on WWE. Fury didn't get the big payday from Top Rank. You gotta tie your loose ends, man, and burn them. You know, had Errol Spence and had Al Haymon let Errol Spence run through the division like he was supposed to, we wouldn't be talking about Terrence Crawford. He'd be at 54. He'd be at 54. All he had to do was beat Keith Thurman. He had all the belts. We wouldn't even be talking about Terrence Crawford. Shit, if Keith Thurman would have been done with the division. To be honest, Keith Thurman would have been done with the division before Errol Spence would have become a champion. He got the WBA versus Shine. Then he got the WBC. He should have fought Kilbrook in between that when he had the IBF. Come on. The division would have been sold up, but then he could have passed it to Errol Spence. Errol Spence would have sold the division up. By the time Crawford got out of here, Errol Spence and Keith Thurman would have been gone. This is what happens when you marinate. This is what happens when you fucking marinate the division. Thurman is the biggest joke in boxing every fight, every third. Well, you want to think you said about Keith Thurman, he ain't on steroids. The way his body breaking down. That's one thing you can say. That's one thing. It wasn't even that Keith Thurman was injury prone, man. They wasted Keith Thurman his physical health. They wasted on that on paying him $3.5 to fight Leonard Bundu. They paid that fight once every 12 months. Or once, twice every 12 months. Or they did that to Keith Thurman, man. They paid for the wheel to come out of Keith Thurman. They paid for the thug to come out of Keith Thurman in boxing. The more money Keith Thurman got, you got, don't duck me, son. Don't duck. All that went away. All that went away. All the ferociousness, all the tenacity, all the cussing guys out, pulling up on their press conferences, and man, when he started getting that money, they tamed him. They financially paid for Keith Thurman aggressiveness and his will to unify the division to come out. When Keith Thurman didn't get Floyd Mayweather, and they started paying him $3.5 to fight bums, and they let him fight at home, in his hometown versus Collazo. Once Keith Thurman got financial security, Keith Thurman was done. It's funny, my arms started hurting, my legs started hurting. Had Keith Thurman not had that type of money, I guarantee you them injuries wouldn't have happened. Guarantee you them injuries wouldn't have been a factor. It wasn't even a woman that tamed him, bro. It wasn't even a woman that tamed him. Keith Thurman was tamed by Al Haymon money. Same thing he did with Errol Spence. Paying him not to fight certain guys. Paying him to, because other guys don't want to fight him. And now look at the nigga. When he supposed to still be progression, he regressing. Ronaldo, salute. Why Buzz? I'm not going over why Buzz signed with Top Ranking. I'm not even going over again. Why is it an issue who he signed with? Why does it matter who he signed with? It don't matter. Make the fight happen. Anybody saying, why Canelo signed with his own? No. Anybody saying that? Why Golovkin signed with his own and not PBC? No. Who give a fuck? Make the fight happen. Make the fight happen. If you got the dog, if Errol Smith's the dog that all these dudes say he is, make it happen. It's over. I don't even want to see the fight no more. The excuses. I don't want to see the fight no more. For what? Even if my guy win in Crawford, guess what? Errol Spence before the car accident would have been. It don't even matter. It's done. We gotta worry about that man fighting again. We gotta worry about that man. You gotta worry about Errol Spence fighting again. When he get in a car accident 3-4 weeks ago, 5-6 weeks ago, you ain't seen him yet? They talking about he went to the hospital at 2 a.m. and then he walked out, 8-9 o'clock at night or whatever. Bullshit. Don't matter. It is what it is. The fight is done. Just like AJ and If AJ come back and beat Ruiz, I don't care to see the fight no more. Well, you said the loss don't matter. At the end of the day, the way he got knocked out, I know it's going to happen. He's going to get stretched. I knew that from the beginning, but he's going to get stretched. So at the end of the day, it don't matter no more. He gonna be the same guy. No matter if he the same guy, people gonna say he's not the same guy. And that's just the reality of the situation, though, man. But if I got any questions, I'll answer them before I get off. But when your foundation, your channel, or your foundation, your community built off of Errol Spence, now you gotta reach for shit. Now you gotta say, well, Errol Spence did more of this and that than Canelo, and Errol Spence sold more tickets, prove that he a more star. That's why Kelly Swanson won't let you dumb motherfuckers in. Doing shit like that. What that mean? That make him a bigger star because he did this more many people than that guy. And they don't even know Errol Spence's real numbers. Errol Spence didn't sell out 16,000, bro, in the Staples Center. It was more like 8 or 9. Okay? At the end of the day, did Errol Spence make $35 million fighting Sean Porter? No. He did not make $35 million fighting Sean Porter. He did not make $35 million fighting Sean. So how you a bigger star than me if my money bigger than yours? Ricky say if Thurman and Spence come back, do you think Thurman would have wanted to fight Spence since Spence looked vulnerable against Sean? I doubt it. I don't think he can. He don't fight like Sean though. That's a problem. I don't even care about neither one of them fighting again. Do you think PBC fighters are free agents? They got a contract. There's probably to appear on the television show PBC. No. That's what it is. Oh, this nigga, keep asking questions. This nigga, someone had another question. This, he's a bigger star. And I just watched some of these niggas. I said, you know how stupid you sound? Plant versus Benavidez not pay. No, it's not a pay-per-view fight. He was saying, blank was saying the other day that Spence Porter did 350. Where does it say that? He got that from Mike Coppinger. They motherfuckers told me that shit fake. They did not do 350,000. Nigga, like, shut up. Shut up. You know that shit was fake. I heard it was fake. They told me it was fake. People behind the scenes said it was fake. They said it did more like 200 to 175 to 200,000. Come on, who reports the pay-per-view numbers Sunday or Monday of after the fight Saturday? No way you can calculate the stream. The you can buy it on the app. No way you can calculate the pay-per-view numbers in under 48 hours. That was a big lie. Big lie. Do you think Derrick James is fired by his response on Pheno Boxing? What did he say on Pheno Boxing? What did he say? I don't know why he would fire him. After the car accident, because Errol Spence was in the gym. Errol Spence was in the gym after he fought Sean Porter. He was at Derrick James' gym training. So you fire him after the car accident? No. Why would he fire him unless he say he did something? Unless he did something personally, but I don't know what he said on Pheno Boxing, or just in an interview. But no, if he talking like, I don't know what he said, so I can't really speak on it. But no, I don't think he fired. Maybe he don't plan on him fighting again. Maybe he don't plan on him fighting again. Maybe he don't plan on him fighting again. But I don't listen, man. These niggas be lying. Nigga didn't do no 350,000 buys, bro. They said that's all cap. He haven't talked to his fighters after a car accident. He said he spoke to him. He hadn't spoke to him in a week. I think that's what he said. Oh, he said since the car. I thought he said a week. Well, hey, at the end of the day, they keeping it personal. So when somebody asks you, you don't have to lie. You know what I'm saying? Somebody asks him, he ain't gotta lie. It's kind of saying, I don't know, so I can't tell. Like, I don't know what happened. Like, he may be done. Like, shit, it is what it is. Boxing goes on. Boxing go on. It ain't like he was in a random car accident where it wasn't his fault. Nigga, it was your fault. It was your fault, but shit, like I said, I hope he do get better, But he did it to himself. So if he ain't heard from him, like I said, man, put the pieces together. If the coach ain't heard and seen from you, and y'all supposed to be close as y'all say y'all is, then what? But what tripped me out about the situation, and it's known that Errol Spence, like to party hard. I just keep it that way. But you got a father in your corner. Can't nobody tell you like, hey man, you need to go into rehab or you need to stop doing this. So ain't nobody step up to him and tell him that, hey man, you need some help. Come on, man. Y'all sit there and blast Broner for the same thing. Y'all talking crap about Broner when he crashed a little scooter and ran into something in Miami. You know what I'm saying? Broner drunk. Al Haymon PJ with the ace of spade, and Broner this and Broner that, and Broner need to do this and Broner need to do that, and Broner need to do whoop de whoop and Broner. But at the end of the day, then to say y'all same time, everybody's so encouraging about Errol Spence, but they were so negative about Broner. But Adrian Broner ain't never been in this predicament. Broner did a lot of messed up shit, flushing money, burning money. AB don't need no change to Walmart. Come on. Consistency. Then Derrick James tried to justify his drunk driving. Hey, it is what it is. The boxing fans lost out of the two big fights, AJ and Wilder. AJ. Hold on, I'm moving too fast. Boston fan lost two big fights, Wilder, AJ, and Bud Spence, because everybody wanted to marinate big fights. Yep. He said, Whoop-de-whoop been too quiet on Spence. If Spence was good, he would come out saying he good. He would be back ASAP. I told y'all what it was, bro. I told y'all what it was. That's what they were saying behind the scenes. And I know who was telling them that he was good, but he not good because I know the person that was telling them is lying. Half a sack of wow. Michael Hunter beats the brakes off Pacquiao. I want to see it. Earl Pride won't let him tell the truth. He realized he threw his family. It ain't nobody. It ain't nobody a business. To be honest, it ain't nobody business if he threw his life away or not. The truth might have to come to light one day. It's nobody business. That's his personal business. That's his personal business. When he ready to come on and say it, and maybe holding out hope that he may fully recover, but it's his business. He said Eddie Hearn got Bill Haney manipulating these dudes. It's clear as day. What's so funny about Devin Haney? I keep asking questions. What's so funny about Devin Haney was they was throwing his name in the mud. When he signed to the zone, we're not talking to you or this and that. But if they want to take on Devin Haney and they want to make Devin Haney the foundation of their platform, if they learn nothing from their mistake. If you're gonna be a boxing community, your platform gotta be about boxing. If your platform is about how much money they're getting, or I like this fighter, if your foundation is not going to be built on something that's solid, then they gotta make the mistake again. You're gonna make the mistake again. You gotta build your foundation on something that's solid. Man should just fight Bud. Not gonna happen. No, the World Boxing Cruiserweight is going down the December, I think. Not sure. It's still happening. Yeah, they went on. They shit on Haney when he went to this. But I mean, to me, I supported him. When they don't support Shakira, I support Shakira. Oh, I don't like Shakira Stevenson and this and that. Why? Why don't you like Shakira Stevenson? Oh, he did this in South Beach, and hey, I can tell you that Shakira Stevenson ain't drive drunk and crash his car. You know what I'm saying? I can't say that about Shakira Stevenson. Errol Spence is almost 10 years older than Shakira Stevenson, still making stupid ass decisions. They don't like Shakira because he was top ranked, but Shakira will show up to a PBC fight. He sure will. I like Shakira Stevenson because he can fight. I don't know him personally. He might be one of the best guys. Might be a thorough guy, or he might be a sleazebag. I don't know him personally. I just like the way he fight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was just throwing his name. Oh, he don't do VADA. He don't do. Nigga, show me where the Errol Spence and Sean Porter credit the VADA at. Where they finished VADA at. That's what I want to say. Where did they? Where's the VADA drug testing at? The results at? You know what I'm saying? These dudes are just like hanging themselves. You can't. Then this is another thing. You can't disrespect somebody that's in power. You can't disrespect somebody in power. You know what I'm saying? You can't disrespect somebody in power and say, "Oh, you got this white woman doing this and doing that." She telling them, "Oh, you can't record a video in your car," and she already telling niggas what they can and can't do. That shit crazy. What they can and can't do. And these niggas want to get what you getting in for? Real talk. Most of the time, when I see these niggas do good interviews, it's on the phone or they catch the nigga at the hotel. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time when I see dope interviews, that's why I don't really see a lot of interviews when they go to the event. What you just want to smell the sweat off the nigga after you get done fighting? Like what is it? Oh, you just want to say, oh, I got press credentials so I can get into the fight? And you getting treated like a hoe. You getting treated like a hoe. Niggas spraying water in your face. Motherfuckers putting you all the way in the 30,000 row. For what? They give you the slop for food. For what? Y'all, I gotta watch what I say on my channel. You can't even run your channel the way you want to run it. You can't even give a prediction video because you worry if you pick against David Benavidez, he won't talk to you again. And yeah, she said they can't do an interview on a car. Like who? She now it's Blue Blood Sports / Magna Media TV. Like, dude, everybody gonna dictate what I do. You ain't gonna make it to dictate what I do. Maybe they block 4 seats. Yeah, but then again, do it really matter? You don't gotta buy 4 seats. You can just catch them at that hotel like they do. They don't look at it as they look at it as they don't need YouTube media. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the YouTube niggas, they go for motherfuckers because they black. Like, okay, I like him because he black. So I'm gonna give him free promo over here, and he look out for it. Them people don't care about you. Man. That's why I told you guys, I don't care about the interviews, dude. I don't care about them. You go through too much to get what? Somebody to video 100,000. If you lucky, maybe 500. You're going through too much. You're going through too much, E-Man, E-Salute. You're going through too much, dog. You going through too much, man. You gotta, then she get to pick who speak and who you can speak on, or you can't request no one-on-one. I already know how it go. You already know how it go. She already in their head. You hear when somebody told me, hey man, apply for Whoop De Whoop fight, and see if you get in. I was like, all right, Whoop De Whoop. They sent me like, oh, if you buy a hotel room here and you get this type of discount, and I didn't do it, and then I got declined. Okay, you didn't hear me make a video saying, oh, F them, they declined me. Who cares? If I don't go to a fight, every fight I went to, I financed my own way there. Every fight I went to. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know what these fighters be about. You don't know what they be doing behind closed doors. Y'all can ask questions. I'll stay on a little bit longer. You don't know what these fighters be about, bro. You don't. If they really care for these dudes, they'd make sure these dudes would be in the media room. Just as Kenny Porter allegedly can say, hey, don't let him in. Then why can't Wilder say, I want to make sure he there? I want to make sure he here. I want to make sure he here. When you don't have no substance, what else you can talk about? You only talk about the same 2 or 3 things. You don't have no substance. I'm telling you. That dude ain't nothing without 78 Sports TV. He ain't nothing. Who was he before 78 Sports TV? Nobody. Nobody. He was nobody. Wasn't nobody checking for cuz. He was nobody. That motherfucker lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. Give you a shoulder to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong. That nigga bad. Motherfucker over there doing a shoulder lean. That motherfucker 7 days should claim that nigga on his taxes. Nigga ain't want nothing before 78 Sports TV. Smitty Rich, salute. He said, I look to watching this channel daily, no cap, keep going, appreciate it. Motherfucking man. He like most of them niggas, like I was watching a video about T Street earlier. Somebody sent it to me and shit was way better than my video about Fred. Cause it's funnier. Right? He know more. Alright? And I was watching, shit was funny, right? But he was basically saying that without 78 it wouldn't be no Fred. See, I don't know the origin of that. I just don't know the origin of that. I don't know the origin of it, but like I said, 78 responsible for this shit. Guess what? Can't nobody say I made CJ Goodfella. Oh, Goodfella only do interview. I only know Goodfella for doing interview, nigga. Like I paved out a plan for me to get mine, nigga. Like not to lean on nobody. I created a path. You know how much hate I had to endure from every aspect, every angle. Damn near almost everybody I let on my channel have a platform end up turning on me. Like you know how much shit I held in. All the BS. Y'all like the baby. All the BS that I went through, bro. That I never said nothing about. The hating the little hating undertones and shit that I went through. Like man, like nigga, I kept grinding through a lot of bullshit on here. People ask me how I do this. I never tell nobody my secret. Oh, don't talk to him. Like nigga, I never needed y'all. Never. I've been that nigga, dog. From one follower to one subscriber, I've been that nigga, dog. Nah, I don't speak to him. Nope. I'll never fuck with that nigga again. On God, after that shit that happened with World Breaker, on God, that shit just turned me off. Never in my life. Never in my life. It was arguably from that aspect. Never. I try to be thorough, bro. Real talk. I try to be thorough. I ain't perfect on here, but like I said before, can a nigga never say, "Oh, you needed this nigga to get on," or "You need." Man, nigga, I did my shit on my own. I did it on my own. That's why they can't even hurt me, bro. Like, how can you hurt a nigga that? Like, you can be like if I did interviews with Waters, nigga be like, "Oh, don't fuck with him. He be hating on you." And this and that, or they can try to blackball. They can't do shit with me. I don't need to get in your establishment. No, I haven't talked to him, bro. Exactly, Lathers. Exactly. Hell yeah, man. If niggas in your family fake, or some of your friends that you just mess with your circle fake, what make you think a dude on the internet won't be fake? You know what I'm saying? And a lot of dudes can't even say nothing they want to say over there. Because they scared of what World Breaker gonna happen to them. That's just what it is. I ain't scared. Fuck it. It is what it is. We all human. We all men. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Y'all keep asking questions though. I'm chilling, watching. Oh, Miss get the piss beat out of them. They just scored though. Still getting beat by 16 points. Man, that's messed up. He faked with one and thought it was real. Man, niggas ain't real. Karate body salute. For real. You can't trust these dudes, man, out here, man. Greater people whack. Greater people. And everybody's scared to express how they feel because they don't wanna break the ice. What'd he say? That dude you talking about, Don Banks, he a little short, skinny, little frail little dude. Real talk. He a short little friend. They destroying themselves anyway, bro. They destroying themselves anyway. I see Spence be posting on social, but won't show himself at all. He must be in bad shape. Could be. Could be. Y'all heard what y'all man said though, right? What 78 said. I seen it on Wood shit. He said that he said he gonna keep pimping y'all niggas. That's basically what he said. He talking about Gary Russell and he need to fight bums and boxing fans stupid. They don't know the difference and he tried to love the boxing fans and he just gonna keep pimping the boxing fans. I'm paraphrasing, pimping the boxing fans and because they stupid and I'm gonna get mine off of them and fuck them and shit. Niggas think that shit cool. Stupid, Mark. You know what I'm saying? That's what he said. He said he pimping niggas like y'all, man. He said he don't respect y'all niggas, man. He said so long as y'all send them super chats and donations, man. He said, man, he gonna keep pimping y'all niggas, man. That's what he said. That's what Wood said on his channel. So it is what it is. I ain't mad at him. You gotta get your mine. I gotta get yours. You gotta get mine. I gotta get you. Get mine. Same time Trump said about running president, if he ran, he would run as the Republicans. They stupid believe everything. Hey, I ain't mad at him. Shit, he kept it real with me. Shit crazy. Yeah, let me get off here, man. Y'all got any more questions? I answer like one or two more, but like I said, dude, that's the lean on me crew over there. A lot of them niggas lean on me. It'd be funny if Fred got all them niggas banned. I wonder would they nut up on Fred if he got all them niggas banned. Because he's saying niggas' names on wax. Champ side, boxing ego. All them niggas gonna be on the Golden Boy list. They tell none of them niggas getting Golden Boy. Deontay ain't even got no correspondent to go to the fight no more. Crazy. Yeah, Luis Ortiz was snagged. He got Sean Porter conditioning coach. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs something. But that's the lean on me. If they all get banned because of Fred, I wonder if they're going to make this videos about Fred. I wonder. Because if I'm Kelly Swanson, I'm putting cases on all you mother effers. Every name he said in that video, banned, blacklisted, black banned. You ain't coming up in here. Banned, banned, bland. Man, what Tim Smith say? He said, I don't care about no little YouTube shit. That's what the one of the vice presidents of PBC said. Tim Smith said, I don't Oklahoma getting smashed for real. I don't care about YouTube, little YouTube channels, and no, that's what he said. He told that to Ness, I think. He told it to Ness. He didn't care about them little YouTube channels. Ooh, Baylor is beating them down. He said he don't care about them YouTube channels. Man, Fred ain't gonna be able to touch out Haymon. To a toe up. Now he really think that's gonna alleviate the pain, bro. What did you get by doing that? Now anybody that's affiliated with your channel, now you're gonna get them banned. So now ain't gonna be no black voices at the fight. Only reason they gonna let them in the Wilder fight because ain't nobody trying to go to Wilder. Wilder Ortiz right before Thanksgiving. Who really trying to go to Wilder Ortiz before Thanksgiving? Not too many people. Yeah, I think he spoke on Spence and Bud before everyone else did. Because come on. But as soon as they put on a huge event, then they're the last to get in. So why go where you ain't respected at? Because it's too much money in it. You know what I'm saying? If you don't care about the money, then why you doing it? He said he would whip some of this. Where I come from, ain't nobody fighting no more, bro. That's the last thing. When it's a confrontation, the last thing I'm thinking about is fighting. Billiam salute. It's the last thing you think about fighting. Ain't nobody fighting no more these days. Ain't nobody fighting. Nobody fighting. But my whole thing about it is, you put motherfuckers, other niggas' channels in there. Don't say my name. Stacy, is that you? Stacy, don't say my name, cuz. Don't say my name. Nigga saying niggas' name. Probably watching that video. Oh, he ain't getting back in. 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 Come on. You riding for your favorite fighter, and your favorite fighter ain't riding for you. Your favorite fighter ain't riding for you though. If you so good with Wilder, you went down to Tuscaloosa to talk to Wilder. Nigga said that nigga drove in his car to talk to Wilder for 18, 20 hours, whatever it was. And you can't hit this nigga up and say, hey, bro, could you plug me in? Hey, bro, could you make sure I get into the fight? Hey, bro, make sure they plug me in. Make sure I get a one-on-one. Tell Kelly give me a one-on-one. If you can't reach out to that nigga like that, then y'all ain't as cool as y'all ain't as cool as y'all thought y'all was. Not really. We just kicking the shit at the end, Ricky. So we ain't really talk about this shit. He wasn't a die. Like, it is what it is. I ain't mad at him. You gotta die for something to fall for anything. Whatever the fuck they say. Harrison should come out to that Calico Banana song. It won't matter where he come in. He need to beat Charlo ass. But yeah, let me get off here, man. I appreciate everybody for checking in. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Y'all know what it is. One time for the one time we